The Legion of Boom is regarded as one of the best NFL defensive eras of all time.
Smith, beautiful fake to Ware. Throws to the far side where Albert Wilson is.
The Seahawks' elite defense was led by many hard hitters, one of them being considered one of the hardest hitting corners of all time.
And Goff with the ball. Oh, gets...
Richard Sherman.
Let me ask you the final play. Take me through it.
Well, I'm the best corner in the game. When you try me with a sorry receiver like Crabtree, that's the result you're going to get.
So when you're thinking of this man being one of the greatest cornerbacks of all time, you'd expect him to be a great cornerback in college. In fact, he wasn't. He was a wide receiver, and a pretty mediocre one at best. He played for Stanford. He played 5 years in college. The first three, my mistake, he was a wide receiver, with the fourth and fifth year him transferring to a defensive back. His freshman year, he put up 34 receptions for 581 yards and 3 touchdowns. Again, not great numbers. His sophomore year, 39 receptions, 651 yards, 4 touchdowns. Again, not great numbers. He was a mediocre wide receiver. Then his junior year, he only played 5 games. He had 8 receptions on 108 yards, no touchdowns. He did have a punt return touchdown, however. And I think after those 3 years, he came to realize, I'm not a wide receiver. Let me go play defense. So then his senior year, 62 total combined tackles, 2 interceptions, one of them being a pick six, and 15 returns for 154 yards and a return touchdown. And then in his 5th year, 50 total combined tackles and 4 interceptions. And this obviously doesn't factor in all of the other stuff he does as a cornerback because, passes broken up, all this, that is not necessarily counted with stats. And so yeah, his aura on the field, you could say, was probably more than it's reflected by in the stats. But let's see how that aura transferred over to the NFL.
All right, this is where Brody's wrong because passes defended is recorded, but he just probably didn't find it. It's okay, Brody.
Sorry.
Love you.
Yeah.
Anyway, in the NFL in his entire career, he had 37 interceptions, which is incredible for an 11-year career as a corner. I mean, obviously, it's not one of the best, interception records of all time, but he was pretty gosh darn good. He had 116 passes defended, 3 pick sixes, which is pretty darn good. Brody was like, well, I guess that's not that good. It's pick sixes. Pick sixes, I'll take them. All right. He had 4 return touchdowns in the NFL, which is crazy. And he also had 494 total tackles. So, dude was a beast. And I'm sure we're going to show a couple clips where he is destroying a couple wide receivers. I know we already have. But in 2013, that was his best season. He was dominant on the field. And they won the Super Bowl that year. And they should have won it back-to-back, but we all know what happened.
Play clock at 5. Pass is intercepted at the goal line by Malcolm Butler.
Yeah, having to put that clip in the editing is not something I am very happy about having to do as a Seahawks fan. But it's in there. But the year before that, they did win the Super Bowl against the Broncos. And I believe that was a blowout win, too. So, yeah, it was embarrassing. Exactly. And you know who's a big part of that win? Richard Sherman. So he was a 2013 Super Bowl champion. Should have been 2014, but why would you run the ball with the top 15 running back of all time? I don't know. Pass it. And then he's a 5-time Pro Bowler in his career and a 3-time All-Pro, with one of those years him actually being in the Defensive Player of the Year voting, that being in 2013 where he placed 5th. And he was a Hall of Fame All-2010s team. And at this moment of the time of the recording and posting of this video, he has not been inducted into the Hall of Fame quite yet, seeing as he has only been out of the league for 3 years. But once the time comes, I'm sure without any contest, he's instantly going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. Because I think it's safe to say he's a top 5 defensive back of all time. Or at least a cornerback of all time.
No, yeah. I was gonna say, you can't say defensive back because you're including everybody else.
Safety, yeah. But he's a top 5 corner of all time, and
I would say he's top 10. I'd have to do more research on corners. But
yeah,
I would say top 10.
But yeah, this is more of a little like journal entry more than it is an essay about Richard Sherman, but it's kind of hard to make a 10-15 minute video on
a single player.
Yeah, on a single player. If we're doing the Legion of Boom, this could be like a whole movie, but
which that could be something like if we get like a lot of views on this, was something we could think about in the future is eras and different.
That'll be some off-season content you'll be seeing.
Yeah.
But in season, we're just doing single players. And if you liked what you watched, nice little short video. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll love you till the day you die if you do. And yeah, Seahawks beat the 49ers today. Love saying that. Especially making a video about a Seahawks player here. And a 49ers player, actually. But yeah, we'll wrap that up here. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you in the next one.
No.
Oh.
Hold on.
My bad.
Hold on. Like, comment, subscribe for the algorithm, bro.
For the algorithm. My mistake.
Get it done. Get this up there. Especially if you like this video, and put some comments in the comments section. Give us your opinions on what our takes are, and so we will see you in the next one.
We sure will.
Later.